Hey there, it's been a while since I've been on this channel, and it's been a while since I did a update on what's going on. Like from the last from the last one I did, it was talking about what was going on with my mom, which, as some of you do know, that she passed away last fall, and in the N64 video, which originally was supposed to come out when the N64 turns 20. I decided to retool that video and dedicate it to how memories I've had from my mom buying the N64 for me when I was much younger, and it was a it was a bit of a hard video for me to sit through, actually, and it's been difficult. Um, for the most part, people have said I've handled it pretty well, but it's losing a parent is not the easiest thing you can losing a grandparent or so is definitely a hard thing, but there's a really special pain with losing a parent, and and I want to thank everybody who reached out to me and who been making sure, even to this day, that I've been okay. Like I want to reach out to my friend Mike, and his wife, and to both of the Joshes that I know, to Erica, to Neil, to Muhammad, or as you may know him, Randy Yasha, who does the Classic Gamer show, which I did a couple cameos for, and Heather, and there's a lot of people to thank for checking in on me, like my relationships, and so I've definitely been reaching out more. I've definitely been opening out better than I used to, and I am and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the support that just getting through just getting through this rough spot in my life. And as I've been thinking it at the time of this video, it's almost about 2 weeks until what mom's 60th birthday would have been, and it's not gonna be easy. And Mother's Day wasn't the easiest, and even going through my first birthday without her was really difficult. But I'm blessed to have the friends and family members, like my aunts and my uncles and my dad, have been looking out for me, and just people from church, people I've just known for a long time, just you know and I really mean it. Thank you for your wonderful support. It's like I say, a couple of things I also want to talk about. I don't want, I don't really like, advertising Patreon or anything like that, because, I want you to focus on the content that I'm posting here. That's what you're here for. You're here for me, sitting in front of this wall of games or a wall of movies, whatever, talking about some piece of media, and I don't want to lose sight of that. Um, and I know one person from my church suggested, especially right after mom died, was to start a GoFundMe to help me with expenses, or just taking care of anything. And I'm really hesitant to do something like that, just because and mom was the kind of person who rarely would ask for help, whether it's financial or so. But she knew when to ask for it. But to me, it's like anytime, like, even my coworkers at my job and my bosses have, pitched in for me for like dinner one night, or made sure I had something to eat. And you know, I always feel bad, and I feel like I have to repay them in some way or another. I I think for that, it's like it's like, I have nothing against YouTubers who, ask for money, or, who have like the Patreon, which is like a tip jar. But I'm really bad on how I should pay people back if they want to help out with me personally, or with the channel. I want to ask, whoever's watching, what would be a good perk? What would be a good repayment, basically, for doing something like that? Like, if I decide to advertise my Patreon more, which another reason I'll get into in a little bit, is like, but if I did open up something like that, or put it out there more, what would you like? What would you like as a reward, or what would you like in return if I did that? And then another thing that is going on with me, and is and another thing that's been going on with me, which there's a couple reasons. I've been wanting to make more Remember This and start a couple new side videos on the side, just to get some content flowing. But there's, with the whole pandemic, which I thought would have gave me a lot of free time, but it's it caused a lot of mental health issues, which thankfully I've been getting down under control now, because it was hard for me sleeping, and sometimes it was a little hard for me to balance out my diet and all that, and I couldn't get anything out creatively, for sure. So one thing I want to announce is that I'm going to be moving. Hopefully I'll be moving soon. And in fact, if we take a closer look over here, I'm starting to run out of room for PS1 games anyway, but I've been moving my PS1 collection into boxes as well, and some of my other gaming console stuff. Like, I've been moving my gaming consoles into boxes and keeping only like a couple of them out, just for just for leisure to do after work or so. And sorry for the shaky cam. The Cloverfield style camera work here. Yeah, it's like I've been slowly packing away for whenever I move. I haven't confirmed a new place yet. Right now I'm still touring and looking up listings, but hopefully within... And that's the fire station across the street from me. Sorry about that. So I'm hopefully gonna confirm a place within a month. And when the move starts to happen, I'll probably try to make a log on that, show everything getting moved over, and maybe a before and after kind of thing. And here is where some of the moving boxes are right now. As I said, I'm not confirmed on where I'll be moving to, though I definitely made it clear I want to be able to get to my job very easily. And yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge, but I have my budget ready. I've been planning my budget, and I have, all the funds that I need to do to be able to move. I've been balancing everything out. And also with making content, because I want to try to get a couple more videos done in front of this before I officially start anew elsewhere. But with that said, don't know where I was going with that. But with that said, I wanna reach out because reaching out is something I've been working on. I want to reach out to people to see if I can find a crew, basically, for making Remember This and other kinds of content, like helping with scripting, or getting game footage going together. Like, I know with the social distancing, it's not easy. Like, I can't really meet up with anyone at their house right now. But, there's things like Zoom, there's uh, Messenger, or different things I can contact people with. And I'd be willing to talk with people, look over a movie, or which is another thing I'll get into. And look over game footage, talk over opinions of movies. And so just to see, let's make an episode out of something. Like, I'm not going to ask somebody to do all the work just because, I want it to still sound like it's me talking. For the most part, like, any video I did, even though I've collaborated or had someone give suggestions, they have been stuff that I personally, those are my personal opinions coming out in those. So I definitely want to open up and see if I can find a crew or more, a couple people to help me put out content, because I want to make more stuff. I want to definitely, not have such a sporadic release schedule. I want to be more consistent going forward. One of the questions I wanted to ask is, should I go back to the old styled title cards I used to do for the Remember This episodes, or should I stick to the thumbnails and maybe add something new to it, like kind of like what Some Call Me Johnny, or Pro Jared does, where they have a expressive expressive avatar going on in the video, on the thumbnail, reacting to whatever the subject is, just to give you an idea of what I feel about it? Or should I go back to like the old, atop the fourth wall kind of style title cards, like I used to have, like I used to commission both Miss Nightmare and Viga to do in the past? Because I kind of been missing doing those, but it was also like I feel like I had to release a video at a certain time just to give them time to work on it. And I don't want to limit what I have out there, but I do like them. They were very stylish and very creative. And also, I want to ask, would you like to see some non-gaming videos? Because I have done a couple of other media related content, like the Pantofel Pock video, the My Little Pony one, which is oof, thinking about that one again. And of course, Pride of the X-Men, which is one of my most popular videos. Should I do more videos like that, where I focus less on gaming content and focus on, other pieces of media? Would you like that? And if so, what would you want to see me talk about? And with gaming content, would you like to see more recent games to come out? Games that came out, like I've done a couple things. Like, I've done Sonic Mania Plus, I've done Sonic Forces, and I did Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. Would you like to see me to do more recent games? Because as much as I do definitely have more of an affinity for retro games, as you can see, I definitely love a lot of newer games out there. Like I've been enjoying the Final Fantasy VII remake. I've been enjoying Trial of Mana. You know, just to name a couple of recent games I've been playing. So, what would you like? So, what are your thoughts? Any comments? Anything like that throughout this entire rambling? You know, should I start promoting you know, funding, you know, e-funding kind of things? Um should I get a crew? Should I branch out the topics that I talk about? You know, I want to hear what you say. So in the comments or wherever you're watching this, please tell me. And I thank you for listening. Take care.